Yes, welcome back to my Talk Sports. I hope you're having a great time. I hope you're able to watch the fight that happened last night because I did. I had a lot of fun. It was definitely worth the money. I was able to watch the UFC fight and the boxing fight. Let's kick into it. Let's dive into. I'm going to kick it up with the boxing fight, the title fight between Saul uh, Canelo Alvarez was fighting Kelly Plant in the situation for to have a unified title champion. And this fight was, we all know there was a heated argument and the pushing between both fighters and the beat up of this fight by Canelo Alvarez pushing Kelly Plant. I'm not sure exactly what he said to him that really fired him up. And so we're all looking forward for this fight. I'm glad we're able to watch the fight. So the fight was quite amazing. Canelo Alvarez said, "I hope Kelly Plant has a strong chin because he's going to need it because that guy can hit. He knows how to hit. As a Mexican fighter, he knows how to hit. It's like the Andy Ruiz kind of guy. You know, he's a shorter fighter. He carries the power in his hands." And he's one of those fighters, according to what the commentator was saying, that's one of those fighters that can carry their killer punch all the way through or ran to the end of round 12. So that makes him a very dangerous fighter. Kelly Plant started well in this fight. He started the first round and he was punching. I'm sure Alvarez was kind of sizing him up to see what his game plan was. And now in the second half, Alvarez picked up and started doing his thing. And Kelly Plant was still in the fight. He was punching. It wasn't too effective. He tried all the jabs. It wasn't. It didn't. For me, I think he should have adapted the style that Anthony Joshua did against Andy Ruiz. That would have played a better role for him because when he's a taller fighter and he's got a longer reach in this situation. But he was kind of, I'm sure, also he's afraid of or worried. Let me use the word worried. Let me not say afraid. Worried about what Canelo Alvarez has to bring to the table. And it was a major fight, not until the 11th round that Canelo Alvarez was able to knock him down, and he got up after a while because the ref, after he beat the count from the referee, and he got up, but still Canelo Alvarez was too strong, too powerful to let him stay on his feet, and he knocked him out again, and that was the end of the fight. It was a long fight. You know, he lasted up to 11 rounds. He did his best, and also after the fight, he showed his respect, mutual respect, which is quite good to see for fighters showing mutual respect to each other regardless of what happened. A man is bigger. There's always a bigger man in a situation in the sport of boxing. So yeah, this was quite good to see Canelo Alvarez being, I think, the 5th ever undisputed champion, and also so it's a good thing to see the first ever Mexicans to do it. So this is quite impressive. So let's quickly jump into the Usman fighting Covington 2. And we all know both fighters have fought before, and we all know Usman came out victorious against the same fighter, and he had a lot of words to say after that. Says he's going to kill Usman in this fight. So we're looking forward to see what he's going to do. When the fight started, Usman don't want to take most of the early rounds, not until the, I think, the second round, the third round, that Usman, I think Usman gave him the opportunity to punch him, and he got a good punch at Usman that kind of wobbled him a little bit. And to good thing Usman has I don't see Usman as a guy who has a strong chin or a strong head or something, and he seems to wobble every time he get a shot, like a heavy shot on his head or his face. He wobbles a little bit, although he still gets his balance and still wins the fight. But still, that is kind of a little worried. The kind of for me is like maybe he might have a fight that might knock him out, that he won't be able to regain his balance. So far he's been winning. So I'm glad, I'm happy for him that he won this fight. He won most of the points. This was not a knockout fight, but it was a decision fight that he got more points and more. He also got a knockdown against Covington. Although Covington got back to his feet and still keep fighting. And this was a very interesting fight. But it's good to see Usman winning this fight in this situation. In the same fight, there was another fight that happened between Rosie. Let me get his name real quick. Rosie Namajunas was fighting Zhang Willis. These two, both fighters, a female fight. Both fighters had a fight before. We saw Rosie taking the title away from Willis and the Chinese lady, I think. So this was more of a rematch, and I kind of felt that Rose has a better chance to regain the title and also won this fight, which exactly was what happened in this particular fight. And this was a good fight between both fighters. There's a few times I all feel like they're gonna knock each other out, but this fight actually came to a decision fight. So to see Rosie Namajunas to win this belt as well in the situation. So yeah, that's about it for me in this particular edition of this boxing and UFC fight. Thank you very much for watching. If you're a boxing fan, hit the like button. Please subscribe, share the video, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.